It's super happy time, people. It's time for Yay or Nay on the evening before a holiday weekend. Let's get right to it. First up, the GOP isn't having much trouble finding people to join the race for the White House. Now, with a total of 14 candidates, the Democrats, on the other hand, are practically begging possible candidates like Vice President Joe Biden to join their significantly smaller group of just recently 5 hopefuls. Case in point, the Draft Biden 2016 Super PAC has already gathered more than 90,000 signatures in their efforts to compel the VP to enter the race. Friends and advisors say the 72-year-old, that's right, 72, received encouragement to run from his family, including his late son, Beau Biden, who passed away last month after a long battle with, of course, brain cancer. If he's up for it, should Biden join the race, yay or nay? Unga.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Listen, I have always been a very big Joe Biden fan. He's made fun of because he does sometimes say more than he should, but you know,
or the wrong thing.
They're called gaffes, but a gaffe defined in Washington is the truth.
I think
out of the mouth of a politician.
Rick is exactly right. Gaffes make him genuine.
Yeah,
they make him
I think
human.
that's the appeal.
And
here.
there's nothing malicious about them.
No, he has a nice attitude. It's like it's the roughness and freshness of a Trump, but with the gentleness and sincerity that none of these characters have. You can agree with him or disagree with him, but it's also worth remembering this was the first politician in Washington who talked openly about the need to break up Iraq because it wasn't a real state.
That's right.
And history is, I think, can actually
and
prove him
look how
right.
he rocked those sunglasses we just saw.
If Bernie Sanders can actually threaten Hillary Clinton by going within single digits, what would an actual candidate who isn't a socialist
Who's a real
do?
candidate look like?
Right.
Anything that overwhelms the inevitability of Hillary, that's probably a good thing.
Yep, that's true. Okay, next up in our Yay and Nay segment, now that same-sex marriage is legal across the country, there's one attorney who's looking out for couples who might not live happily ever after. Get this, J. Connor Cochran is dedicating an entire division of his law firm to the nation's first firm to handle LGBTQ divorces. In other words, gay divorces, basically. He's saying, look, this is what we do for you. It's like Match.com and the J-Date. Everything is now categorized. Yeah. Incredible. Should law firms specialize based on sexual orientation?
I mean, it's probably good business. No divorce is actually like any other, and they do have certain commonalities. So if you can build sensitivity toward same-sex couples that will help them end their marriages at least as well as they got into them, that's a good thing.
Completely unnecessary. Divorce attorneys currently in the business will be more than capable of handling same-sex divorces. There's not going to be much in the way of differences. Nice try. Good idea, good publicity, but no, the divorce lawyers will be perfectly
This is
prepared.
as good as a sports bar I keep telling you that you and I should open up. Yeah. This is a tremendous business decision because you Google gay divorce lawyer and that's the only one that comes up.
Except they're not going to Google gay divorce lawyer. They're going to Google divorce lawyer.
Maybe.
And they're going to go to the yellow pages in the town where they live.
Yellow pages?
People will.
Who uses the yellow pages?
Well, whatever they do.
Okay. Anyway, Fargo, North Dakota resident, his name is Douglas Legler, was a funny man of few words, and when he passed away at 85 years old, his obituary simply said, Doug died. Apparently, he wants his obituary to say that. He's always wanted it that way. Have any of you already planned your obit? Rick, you're, on the back nine.
I don't need one.
That's right, you're going to live forever.
I'm not going anywhere, so not necessary.
Wow,
Sorry.
he's immortal. I sensed it, now I know it.
Listen, now
Brad.
we know it for a fact. No, I don't plan that kind of stuff. I've helped other people plan theirs, but I don't think I'm immortal. That's not why. But I'd rather focus on here and now than then and there.
Okay. Yeah. There's a great Curb Your Enthusiasm where Larry David has to write the obituary, and he accidentally says, instead of beloved aunt of his aunt, he gets one letter wrong in that. You can figure it out at home. Anyway, finally tonight, with the 4th of July right around the corner, it's only fitting to talk about the fireworks industry. With sales expected to top, get this, $1 billion this year, you'd think the industry would be quite happy. But the American Pyrotechnics Association says they have one major problem, and that's the president. Well, the Obama administration anyway, and specifically Consumer Product Safety Commission, which wants to increase regulations on the fireworks industry. 11 people died last year from fireworks, 10,000 injuries. Should there be more regulation quickly?
Not more regulation, more caution with kids using them.
Agreed.
Not an expert, but it probably needs more.
Absolutely. My wife works in an ER, trust me. That's all she sees on 4th of July weekend. Anyway, thank you, panel. Appreciate it. Newsmax Prime, JD Hayward, that's next.